What's good, RedRebel Nation? It is your boy Deuces. I'm back once again. Thank you. Anyways, guys, Psychobabble is on a whole nother world. He's on a whole nother train. And no, he's not a Martian. Does he need a tinfoil hat? That is the question for today. And I will answer that question for you. Yes, he needs more than a tinfoil hat. He needs a couple of Xanaxes. Maybe he needs something else to kind of help with his pain. I'm not sure. He says he doesn't take it, but I'm positive he probably does because he's 67 years old. Now, whether you're 67 years old or not, that really doesn't make a difference, does it? It actually does not. So I'm going to slow myself down a little bit, and I'm going to come down to his terms and talk to him in his way, in his IQ, because he says that Creek Squad and everybody else has low IQs because he doesn't agree with us. So if he doesn't agree with us, then where does that put everybody else that's on his panel? Because he disagrees with his people on his panel podcasts. In this video, he goes on to say that we disrespect women. But yet, on his panel podcast, he's disrespected a lot of women. So, without further ado, guys, let's get right into this video. But first, guys, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated. Without further ado, let's jump right in and see what he has to say.
Making racist videos about a refugee family all day long and stalking a female war veteran. And you want to know why they would employ somebody like that. Now to put an end to him. Now let's...
First off, nobody... My hand had twitch in it, guys. I'm sorry. I hit the space bar more than one time. Anyways, forgive me. Anyways, look. This is reason why this guy is psychotic. This guy is on psychosis, and you can clearly tell it. Watch this guy in a minute. He has absolutely no idea what he's saying. And he goes on to talk more and more and more about somebody he does not even know. So he was talking about Ryan Upchurch once again. Then he goes on to talk about Power Stroke. As everybody knows, Power Stroke is the guy that actually was with Church and Captain Kurt doing research about Kylie Rodney. So he's the bald-headed one, the bigger guy, just like me, myself. So that is Power Stroke. So now Psychobabble is going to once again use his internet capability, I guess, to dox somebody. That's what he's doing. He's doxing everybody. He's blaming it on everybody else. That's fucked up. That's really messed up. And anybody who stands behind doxing and letting people know where everybody's at and they work is totally ridiculous at this point. Should we all walk around with picket signs saying ban Babble? Is that what we need to do? Because let me tell you something. I am not against cancel culture. But I am against cancel culture, if that makes sense. So I'm in the middle of this, okay? Because I always stay neutral from the beginning. Now, with that being said, I'm going to move on to the next subject that I want to touch on a little bit. Do I want Psychobabble canceled from YouTube? No. I actually do not want Psychobabble canceled from YouTube. What I want is I want this guy to realize he is not nobody's boss. Because back whenever he was with the Creek Squad, everybody watched his videos. This guy was pushing 2,000 to 5,000 views a video in his shop. This guy had a perfect opportunity to sit back and talk about his cars in his shop, and people watch his videos. But instead, this guy decided to go against Ryan Upchurch, Creek Squad, and YouTube, and be a menace on YouTube and poison on YouTube. For what reason? Because, let me tell you, because Ryan Upchurch called Zanime a bitch. That's what he did. And she lied on him, and it was a spitter spattered. It happens. Now, should this guy still be rattling on about what Ryan Upchurch did to Zanime? No, it should not. This should all be over, not been talked about, nothing. But this guy cannot stop talking about Ryan Upchurch in his podcasts. Because if he does, he doesn't get no views, guys. Last video he didn't talk about him. I think he had 116 people in his lives. When he does talk about him, he has anywhere from 216 to 350 in his lives. Now, if that doesn't tell you reason why he talks about Ryan Upchurch, I don't know what will. But anyways, I am rattling on a little bit too much, guys. I know you guys want to get through the video, so let's get to it. Let's see what he has to say.
Let's move on to Power Stroke. He's got a job too, buddy.
So tell us what his job is.
Burkhart. Buddy, where's your mom work? Done fucking with you twerps. Done fucking with you. You guys want to be this nasty to some women? Watch me be nasty to you.
To some women. Hold on. Hold on a second. Look. Guys, look. This is the thing. This is all fun and games to me. Because now I get to check this guy once again, you know? So, look, Power Stroke can give a shit about you, dude. Captain Kurt, and so on and so forth. And people on your side, too, can give a damn about you. You'd be really surprised at the people on your side that actually does not care for you. You see what I'm saying? See, some people place both sides of the fence just to kind of get into where they need to get in, and you're one of them that did that. And now your fan base is starting to see exactly who you are. One of these days, you're going to wake up, you're going to have 0 subscribers. Well, maybe 2 or 3 your voices on your panel from people that I don't even know who it is. I never even heard of the people before. It seems they just want to follow you because you're got a YouTube channel. That's what it is. People cannot speak for themselves because they have no backbone. So they got to use somebody else's panel and power of their internet and their YouTube channel to voice their opinion. But you gotta listen to this part. When they voice their opinion and they're on there long enough, they create an establishment, their self, I almost choked, their self, and then they start their own YouTube channel and bye-bye psychobabble. You see what I'm saying? Then they know all kinds of information about you, psychobabble. See, that's called playing both sides of the fence. And it's gonna happen. And it's already is kind of happening to you. Now, hold up. You don't want to talk about it? Well, I would like to invite you, psychobabble, on my panel. I will do one-on-one with you, and I would absolutely be 100% respectful because I have 5 questions I would ask you that you would be flustered about and you would probably leave the panel. Now, are you going to accept it or not? I'll even come on your panel and use your panel with nobody else around. Remember, I'm neutral. Remember the question you asked me about my mom and my sister, if I would let somebody have them, and I said I was neutral? Why did I say I was neutral for? I always said I was neutral. Go back and check my channel. The only reason why you wanted me to abbreviate on that subject with everybody on that panel was because you wanted to make an ass out of me. So, with that being said, I'm inviting you to my panel, or I would like to come on your panel one-on-one, psychobabble, and have a one-on-one conversation. So let me know if you accept, and everybody would love to see it, I'm sure. Anyways, guys, let's continue to see what he has to say.
Because I ain't even fucking warmed up yet, pissing with you fucking twerps. I know for certain I could take each and every one of you one at a time. Without a fucking doubt, I could whip each and every one of you's asses. Not a doubt in my mind that I can. Not even that much. You don't scare me. You better get it together. You do not scare me even the tiniest bit. You're like,
I don't think we want to scare you, dude. We're not here to run your life. This is YouTube. This is not a gang war. You see what I'm saying? It's not. You're trying to make it look like it is a war at this point. No. All we want to do is make our videos and you just shut up about everything and go on about making your videos like you used to. Hell, I haven't even seen you at work. You haven't even filmed yourself at work. What happened to your... Did you hire somebody now? Is that what you did for your shop? Because you wanted to go sideways on YouTube? It must be a misunderstanding. I need a lighter flick, please. Anyways, guys, if you know, you know. Anyways, let's continue.
Like little fucking gnats. So I'm going to show you what intelligent people can do to fuck with you.
Why do we have to be gnats? Why can't we be like bumblebees or something, or a bunch of flies flying around or something? Why do we have to be gnats for? An Eminem song? COVID song? Flicking away gnats? Did you watch Eminem? Because we're not gnats. Anyways, he's not getting it, guys. Let's continue.
Because you guys are too big of crackheads to do anything intelligent. Believing in such a fucking ridiculous fairy tale.
Dude, I will tell you one thing and I'll make you a promise. I will go publicly and get a drug test and show you that I do no drugs, I do no marijuana, I do not drink alcohol. Guarantee it. And if I fail it, I will give you 5 hundos. Straight up. Remember that? What happened to the guy that proved you wrong and you still haven't cash apped him the money? So take my offer to come to my panel, or you could go to I'll come to your panel and we'll talk about this whole situation. One-on-one though. I want no other voices there because you cannot hold up for yourself. You get too flustered and you're gonna end up falling over on the floor. So before it happens, make sure there's an ambulance outside your house, please. Because you're not gonna make it through the panel because there's no one else there to talk for you, Psychobabble. You know what? You cannot defend yourself without getting so flustered. Look at you on this one. You're on a recording of a video, not even live. And you look like you're about to fall over. Calling people gnats and calling out Power Stroke. What? Power Stroke, no joke. Hold up. Look. You're messing with YouTubers. That's actually successful. But now, hold on. So are you, but you're taking your channel the wrong way. Even Dad Burn said you was. Shout out to Dad Burn, by the way. He said it. What else do we need to do? We don't care about you calling bigger people out than yourself. And you know that. The reason why you continue to do it. Now, let's go on so you can talk about Stone Dad. Now, let's continue.
And taking it as far as you've taken it. Bunch of goddamn tweakers. I've had it. I'm not fucking pissing with you no more. I'm going to get dead fucking serious. The same goes for you, dope dad. How's your mom's job doing? Wonder what would happen if they got 4,000 letters about you.
Is it 7 pounds? Is it in a envelope? Are you going to mail it? Are you going to email it? You see what I'm saying? So, Psychobabble, I got a question for you. And I've got a lot of questions, and we know I do. Which is why I would love to be on your panel one-on-one and we have a conversation. But now, it goes on to me telling you, why would you call someone dope dad? Just because they have marijuana, Stone Dad, 90 in the first of his name? What does that matter? Didn't you say that you smoked marijuana? Are you against it? Don't you know marijuana actually saved a lot of people that was in Vietnam's lives? A lot of cancer patients, and I can go on forever, etc. You see what I'm saying? So for you to be against a stone dad name is pitiful. It's disrespectful, and you're being a child about it. So let's continue to hear what else you have to say.
Fuckhead. Run around calling people pedophiles. Motherfucker. You think I'm fucking playing? You think you can fuck with me, you little fucking twerp? I'd like to see you try. I got more than one way of taking care of a little fuckface like you.
Hold on. Wait. What is the more than one way? You see, this is where this can get tricky at now, because now you're actually making a threat. A verbal threat that is unknown at this point. So you see, somebody can speculate and say, okay, well, I got more than one way. Well, what's that more than one way? So you can connect your words before you said that more than one way in your conversation about Stone Dad, and connect those words to more than one way, and we can see what you're going to do. So it's a threat. It's a verbal threat. See, when you put together words, and I tried to teach you this yesterday, but you're babble rap. You see what I'm saying? Whenever you connect words, you should actually think about what your sentence said before. And then when you say something like, I got more than one way, your sentence connects all the way. So the more than one way, you're not telling us, but we already know it because what you said before that word. So in other words, you fucked up. So that can be a verbal threat legally. Anyways, continue and let us know what else you have to say.
The nastiness these motherfuckers have shown is a reflection of the company Ryan Upchurch chooses to keep and support and encourage. I'll have you know. And you know, the most disturbing thing I've seen out of all of this is to see the Ryan Upchurch brand reduced down to his mother sitting on a fucking panel with a guy that calls himself Stoned Dad and Johnny Gobble while they talk about Ghost and boogeymen coming out of the fucking TV.
So I got a question. I know, see, this is the reason why we need a one-on-one, but you wouldn't survive it because you have anxiety problems. So you better go get you some medication before you accept that offer, you see? And that offer goes to Psychobabble Rap. See, there's certain things that you don't say and certain things you do say when you're talking on the internet, because I've always said everything can be used against you. And it has. You're proving every point that I have said in my videos to a broader audience. You see, you have 4,000 and some odd subscribers. You won't grow much more. So you're going to need someone else's name to grow more to get into their audience. And nobody else wants you around. So you can take your 7 pounds of letter to YouTube, and they're going to look at your 7 pounds of letters, 7 pounds of your yellow envelope, and know that you're a menace to YouTube anyways. Who sends 7? Where'd you mail it off at? Did they look at you like, why are you doing this for? Because everybody should have. You see, if you want to get fan mail, that's one thing, because then you can open it up and read it on the internet. But you just proved to us that you're against cancel culture because you mailed off 7 pounds of paper about Ryan Upchurch. See, there's some things you can lie about and some things you can't lie about. And when you come to a certain point and you start lying, then everybody catches on to it. So why don't you go ahead and tell us what the 7 pounds that you supposedly mailed off was about? You see what I'm saying? Now, what's the Nazi journalist that you said was, did you talk? Oh, wait, she's no longer in that position? Have you told everybody that? Yeah, guys, she's no longer in that position. So she can't sledgehammer anybody else. And it was for a reason, I'm sure. But Psychobabble, I've already got you flustered and twisted. You can see it on your face here. Anyways, let's continue and see what you had to say. I feel sorry for you, buddy.
I mean, Ryan's a fucking joke now. Just a fucking joke.
You gonna start crying?
And you might not think it's that way, Ryan, but I'm trusting you. I am the majority of your fucking fans. Guarantee goddamn you I am. These little fucking crackheads that are out here doing this filthy shit to people, those aren't people buy your shit. So you can keep on buying them all the gifts you want. Bribing them with fucking gifts like a punk. Jesus fucking Christ.
Is it like a punk or like a boss? You see what I'm saying? Whenever you can have a rose room, Psychobabble Rap, and you can show off your rose room, and you could sit back and own it in millionaire status, then you can speak on that name. You see what I'm saying? So it sounds like jealousy has been this from the beginning. So what else do you have to say, Psychobabble Rap?
So I want every one of you guys to keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to send you the links, and just type out a heartfelt email, pour your emotions on your sleeve, tell these companies just how disgusted you are. I've got all the videos saved and screen capped. They cannot charge you with slander if it's true. Company truck driver. Yeah, I'm talking to you too, Uncle Will. You and your fucking crackhead cohort. Every goddamn video you make is in a company truck. Buddy, isn't it? And I guarantee you it's against their policy. I guarantee it is. Unemployed, Uncle Will. You guys have doxed people. You've went outside of YouTube and fucked with people. You've been harassing and stalking 4 females. I'm on the right side of this. Guarantee you that anybody that has any rational thought is going to stand with me. So come on. I'm fucking done with you fucking pussy motherfuckers. Every one of you are cowards. Massive cowards. Now, I want to show you this video where they think I want to show you how ridiculous these people are and why they believe this bullshit story. We're going to play Xanime's Lake video, and we're going to give each.
We don't want to see Xanime's Lake video. You see, we've seen Xanime's Lake video 1,000 times, and we're done seeing it. We've moved past that. You see what I'm saying? Something you cannot do, because now you mention people in your video that you want their fan base. That's what you want. And you cannot tell me that's not a lie, because I know it's not a lie, because that's the reason why you're targeting other people, because you know you fucked up. And the only people that's going to stand with you is the people that doesn't like Ryan Upchurch. That's the reason why you don't quit. That's the reason why you won't quit saying his name, is because of that reason. You know that for a fact yourself. But wait, do we want to stand? Did they want to stand with someone that only has one leg and is wobbling? I don't think they do, because all they got to do is look at these videos, and the ones that stand by you probably wants to build their channel off of your channel anyways. Anyways, guys, YouTube family, I love you guys. Salute to Creek Squad, guys. Love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. And look, that's how it should be, guys. Anyways, love you guys. Shout out to RedRebel Nation. I love you guys too. Anyways, your boy Deuces is gone. Thank you guys. Have a good one.